So day 3 of sleep training, nap sleep training for my little daughter Shiloh, 12 weeks old. Put her down for her first nap in the morning, and literally every time I come around to nap time, I'm not like super excited for this experience because I don't know what it's going to be like. I don't anticipate, like I just think she's going to cry, and I just anticipate her crying, and so it kind of makes me a little anxious every time nap time comes around. But I have to keep telling myself she's loved, she's okay, she's clean, like her diaper's clean. All these things I tell myself because I'm preparing myself for her crying. So yeah, first nap, put her down, put the 10-minute timer on. I did my little routine like I always do, swaddled her, sang her a song, kissed her cheek, and walked out of the room. And she really didn't cry at all. I would say no crying, but like just making noises, like, yeah, I don't know. It was like she was a little upset, but they weren't like crying. It wasn't crying. And she fell asleep in like 6 to 7 minutes. And so that was a huge win. And another huge win is that she slept for an hour and a half. She slept for an hour and a half. So she made it through the 45-minute intruder, which she didn't do yesterday. So super happy about that as well. So that's a really big win. And so we started the day good. We'll take each nap as it comes though, because we'll just, every nap is a new nap. So nap number 2 on day 3, Shiloh went down after being awake, her wake window for an hour and a half. She self-settled in 5 minutes and fell asleep, but I wouldn't call it crying, but there was like noises that were like crying noises, but it wasn't really crying. So really easy this time, only 5 minutes. And unfortunately she only slept for 38 minutes, so she didn't even make 45 minutes. So when she woke up, she was crying. I put a 10-minute timer on to see if she'd settle down, but she did not settle down in the 10 minutes. She just kept crying. And so I just went in there and decided to start a new feeding wake time sleep cycle. So I just fed her and continued on with our day. Now nap number 3, so she'd been awake for another hour and a half wake window, and I put her down and she self-settled in 10 minutes and fell asleep. So that was really good. 4 minutes of those 10 was like on and off crying, and it was more like a cooing cry. I don't know if I've made that up, but you know when like they coo when they're like happy, but like it was more like she was doing that when she was like crying at the same time. So but she only slept for 35 minutes this time. So she woke up at 35 minutes and I was like, didn't even make a 45-minute nap. So I put a 10-minute timer on again, and she was just crying really strong. And after 7 minutes, I decided to go in there and rescue the nap. And so rescuing the nap is like going in there to like help assist her get back to sleep, because I thought, I've only just fed her 2 hours ago. I don't want to feed her again now, and I don't want to just keep her crying. I want her to go to sleep. So I went in there and picked her up and rocked her in my arms for about 10 minutes. And then I just sat down with her and she slept in my arms. So she slept in my arms for about 50 or more minutes, and which was really good. I was happy with that. And I don't know if I should have done that, but that's what I did. That's what I felt like I wanted to do. And to be honest, I love having her in my arms when she's sleeping, and it was nice. So I've just currently put her down for her 4th nap right now, and let me have a look. She self-settled in 7 minutes of on and off crying, and I didn't really think she was going to go off to sleep because she sounded like she was going to continue. But yeah, self-settled, and now she's asleep. Don't know how long it will be this time. If it's for 30 minutes, so be it. So I will let you know. So nap 4 on day 3, she only slept for 40 minutes, and I was like, I'm fine with that. I'll just get her up and feed her because she was due to be fed. And so we just ended the day with the nap 4. So so far I feel like I'm going okay with this whole sleep training thing. I think Shiloh is doing really well. Like, she barely makes it to 10 minutes of crying, which is helpful for me. So now I'm going to go on to day 4.